Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. David here with La Piñata Party Rentals. Another beautiful custom event coming our way. Today, Thursday, July 17th, we're gonna go ahead and start building out. As you see behind me, we're gonna start building out a flooring substructure so that we can go ahead and build on top of that. Stay tuned, 3 more days to go. It's gonna be amazing. I cannot wait for you guys to check out this beautiful view. Don't forget to subscribe so you can see more projects that we have coming along your way. Our plan for today is to build out the ceremony and reception platform. So the idea is, if you can take a look over here, you can kind of get this little peek of the ocean. That's what we're after. So what we're gonna do is just elevate the entire platform about 3 feet and expand it about 50 feet in depth and then 70 feet in width. About 3 feet off the air should get us high enough where we can go ahead and get that peekaboo of the ocean. We'll have ceremony facing the ocean side and then reception here just to my right. We're gonna set up a beautiful tent with drapery and lights, and it's gonna look amazing. So right now we're trying to figure out where to park this semi with all of the material that's going to be used for the event. As you can see, it's an active construction site now, so parking on PCH is pretty limited, but it's all right, we'll figure it out. And then aside from finding parking for this semi, I got to figure out where all this material is going to be offloaded and staged, because there are 1-2 mini cars currently. So the plan for today, once we offload the semi-trailer, is to go ahead and just start building out the scaffolding. We're gonna do as much as we possibly can. We obviously got a late start to the day. This is the only time that the venue allowed us to kind of come in. But we're gonna go ahead and just spend here, 8 hours or so, see how much we can accomplish. I believe in my team, and I think we can get it knocked out in one day. Worst case, we'll just have to come back tomorrow and just kind of work and finishing up the rest of the plywood surface that we're gonna lay out. Man, the sun came out and so did a new set of challenges. So it's just come to my attention that I have to be able to leave a turning radius for the valet crew to be able to pull the cars in from the driveway that's right behind me on the right, loop around the subfloor substructure, and then come back out through this driveway where I'm currently standing. The original floor plan called for a floor that measured 52 by 72. I now have to retrofit it to be 20 feet by 72 feet, enough for just our ceremony chairs, followed by a slightly narrower floor that's going to be measured 30 by 50. This new floor plan will, while smaller, I think will still look amazing, but it will solve the issue of valet being able to pull cars in one driveway and out the other. For the patrons that are going to be coming in for lunch, dinner, and brunch throughout the next few days. Another challenge that's just been thrown our way is now we have to clear out everything out by Sunday 10 a.m. when we originally had all day Sunday, including parts of Monday, all part of the game, all part of the business, all part of the nature of the events industry. Day one's coming to an end. We're almost finished. We're making some great progress, great time with logistics and changes to the timeline, to the overall layout, but nonetheless, we always thrive under pressure, and day one's coming to an end. Stay tuned to see the day 2 tomorrow. All right, guys, welcome back. Afternoon of day 2. Yesterday, day 1, we were able to knock out 4,000 square feet in a matter of a couple of hours. There were some last minute challenges thrown our way, logistical problems that we had to problem solve on the fly. But as always, everything comes together Today, we're gonna go ahead and start building our tent frame. We're gonna build out of 20 by 50. That's gonna sit here just to the right of me. Tomorrow morning for day 3, we're gonna go ahead and start a day bright and early, carpet all of this, carpet the sides, dress our tent, raise it, add our drapery to it, add our greenery, bring in the chairs, the tables, the flatware, everything else that you need for the wedding. It's gonna look spectacular, and I cannot wait to see the final result. All right, so right in front of me is our new tent design layout. It's consisting of a slightly smaller 20 by 50 foot frame tent that we're gonna go ahead and wrap all in white veil. We're gonna do our lighting, and then a little later today, the florist is gonna come in and wrap all the framework in ivy. We're gonna install some lights, run power, and then secure it to the floor substructure. Tomorrow morning, we'll come back, add the drapery, and that'll be all completed. So underneath this 1,000 square foot frame tent, we're gonna go ahead and be able to sit just under 100 people comfortably. And as you see in front of me, our guys are gonna go ahead and wrap all of this aluminum framework in white V-Lon so that you don't see any of the aluminum framework or any of the safety pins that is holding everything together. On top of that, we're gonna go ahead and run our power right above, and then again, wrap that so you don't see any extension cords. All you see is a seamless reception tent tomorrow evening. All right, so that was like the 20th person this afternoon who was asked about what's happening about the build. Again, this is day 2. And I mean, all of this is for someone's dream wedding. At the end of the day, we elevated the entire reception space so that we can see a clear shot of the ocean. And I mean, that looks amazing. All right, so as you guys can see, our teamwork has gone ahead and wrapped all the framework with the white V-Lon wrapping. So you don't see, again, any of the aluminum. We've slightly elevated the tent just to give us some underhead clearance so that the rest of the team can install the lights underneath it, hang the chandeliers, and then so my good friend Gabby of Gabby Florals can start adding all the ivies onto the strings themselves. So we have our good friend Gabby of Gabby Florals, and she's adding all this beautiful ivy onto the strands themselves. As you can kind of see, she's struggling a little bit. So let me give her a hand. Making sure to secure the tent by inserting a pin at the very top of the, and all I'm doing here is just helping my man out by relieving some of that pressure on him, because right now all of that weight is just coming down, and so putting a pin on it makes it pretty difficult, but teamwork makes the dream work. And so I just lift this up just enough so that he can go ahead and just locate the home. And then what they're doing there is just locking it just to make sure that the wind doesn't knock the pin out. Oh, so for the event, so we got the tent up. We're gonna wait until tomorrow to set down the carpet and the drapery overhead. We just don't want it to get ruined overnight. We're right by the beach, so we're afraid of condensation or just any kind of dew. But right now we got the tent up, we got the chandeliers up, the string lights, the greenery on the string lights on the strands themselves. Right now what we're gonna do is just push this back to the edge of the floor, bolt it down to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, add some sidewalls around the perimeter, and then tomorrow morning come and do the rest of the stuff. All right, so day 2 is coming to an end. Today was a little chill. All we had to do is just set up the tent, set up the lights and the greenery, just so we can see what it looks like at night. If it doesn't work well, then we'll come back tomorrow and just add a little more lights. I think it looks great so far. We have the greenery up already on the strands. All we have left to do for this afternoon is add the rest of the sidewalls on the back and the left side of the tent and call it a day. We'll be back tomorrow bright and early. We got carpet and rentals. Hey, good morning, guys. Welcome back. Morning of day 3, bright and early. We're getting a head start. It's about 6:30 in the morning right now. And as you can see behind me, carpet is already going in. Drapery is here just to my left, already being installed. Today's wedding day. It starts in approximately a few hours. Today is a very demanding day. We have to install the carpet and get that done within the next few hours. We got to install the drapery. The rest of the rentals are on their way. We have to install and be show ready by 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Get a little break, come back at 8 o'clock in the evening, and take it all home. Yeah, super excited to see this come together. It's been a true labor of love, but this is what gets me going. This is my high, just taking a completely empty parking spot and just transforming it into a dream wedding space. Carpet is down. Yes. All right. Carpet is down. We got drapery coming up next. Rentals are being loading in. A couple more hours to go. Florals will come in and do all the pretty little details, and it's go time. Because of our new layout configurations, we have to try to find a way to make all 150 chairs fit. Again, our main objective is to try to get the ocean view in the back for the couple. So what I'm trying to figure out now is how best to organize this to at least make it look somewhat symmetrical. It is so fucking hot, but it's 3 o'clock now. The early guest arrival is in 90 minutes, and we are almost there. Final stretch. We got the chairs down, florals are set up. We're adding some last minute Smilex, which I just learned, by the way, what that was. It's not greenery and it's not ivy. Smilex. Gonna be running across, adding some final touches of Smilex. Florals, center features are going down. Well, almost there. We did it. We're finished. Our team wrapped up with about an hour to spare, and now it's about the last minute details to the overall design right behind me. It's been 3 days, long hours, scorching heat, and many, many last minute changes to the overall timeline and design. But honestly, look at this. It does, however, pain me that in just a few short hours, our team will be back after dinner service to begin breaking it all down. Our team will be back tomorrow again to remove the rest of the floor, go home, get some rest, and do it all again next week. All right, we're back. Day 4 of 4. This day consists of breaking it all down. As you can see, our team is already getting a head start on the day. Most of it is down. We had a little bit of an issue with the forklift. Our battery died. Someone left the light on last night. Luckily, cameraman here was able to provide us jumper cables and get us going today. Today, we should be able to wrap this up in a few hours, just in time for the brunch crowd that's going to be coming in here. The brunch crowd gets pretty wild here, and so obviously this is prime real estate parking spot, and we want to make sure that we can make those patrons happy so they can dine here at Mozambique. Last night our crew was here. We were able to strike all the carpet, the tenting, everything else that you guys saw going in Saturday morning. All right, if you made it this far in the video, thank you so much. I truly appreciate your support. This is something new that I'm trying out, so let me know in the comments down below what you want to see, what you want me to discuss. If you like the video, subscribe below. I'm signing out here from day 4 out of Laguna Beach. We're gonna go home, get some rest, and do it all over again next week. Stay tuned for more.